One of the things I love about this series, I'm part of the Broadway community, and I love talking to my peers to not only get to see the incredible things they're doing on stage, but also get to peek behind the curtain and get to know who they are as actors. A little bit about me, I've been in the Broadway companies of Fiddler on the Roof and South Pacific, and the Broadway national tour of My Fair Lady, and currently starring as Frankie in the new off-Broadway musical, Fixing Frankie. So if you want to support off-Broadway, come on out and see it, and take a look at fixingfrankiethemusical.com. I think it's just fixingfrankiemusical.com. Tonight we have incredible performances from the casts of Moulin Rouge, Death Becomes Her, and Juliet. A couple things I want to tell you about before we start. So, Broadway Under the Stars is called Broadway Under the Stars because we have this backdrop of the most beautiful holiday decorations that the Shops at Columbus Circle has put out with over 300,000 lights. And it happens every night at 5 p.m. and it happens in every 30 minutes. When there's Broadway Under the Stars, it happens at 6:05 again, so then you can stick around till midnight and see it. It's something you will not want to miss. A couple other things I want to let you know about. So there is something called Santa's Secret going on. And so this is an adults-only twist on holiday fun. It's an immersive holiday variety show presented by Voss Events, beginning tonight on the 4th floor. So guests will journey through 8 artfully designed installations before arriving at a hidden speakeasy featuring festive cocktails, a curated dining and cocktail menu, and mesmerizing live performances spanning ballet, aerial, burlesque, and more. So you will definitely want to take a look at that. You can visit the booth downstairs and they'll tell you more about it. A really fantastic giveaway that we have is that Moulin Rouge is offering 2 free tickets to their show. So if you go to the information booth downstairs, you can sign up with your email and they'll call you if you won. Don't call them, they'll call you. But they'll absolutely be able to call you if you win, and it is a show you will not want to miss. So even if you don't win the tickets, you will want to get tickets to Moulin Rouge. Also, be sure to visit Twin Tails, Mamafuku Noodle Bar. There are so many incredible restaurants and bars in here that you're going to want to visit and try. Shops at Columbus Circle really is a one-stop destination. All right, so on with the entertainment. We are starting with Moulin Rouge the Musical. Has anyone actually seen Moulin Rouge the Musical yet? All right, so we have fans and we have some new people. I want to bring up to the stage first Samantha Donmaid, Donnie Hammond, Nick Martinez, and Heather Makalani. If I'm going to talk about Moulin Rouge, we're going to talk about the song. We all know it, we all love it. It doesn't need much of an introduction. So ladies and gentlemen, here is Lady Marmalade.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister.
Down at home, Moulin Rouge, strutting a stuff on the street.
She said, hello, hey, Joe, you want to give it a go? Gitchy, la, la, da, da. Gitchy, la, la, here. Loco chocolate, ya, ya. Creole lady marmalade. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir? Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? He said it's a fool, precious love. Pour a drink all that night, no wonder, wonder. Wax on cheeks is the way he started to feel, yeah. Gitchy, la, la, da, da. Gitchy, la, la, here. Open chocolate, la, la.
I mean, honestly,
So easy.
It's incredible. You make it look easy. That's what it is. These are professionals. I mean, honestly, the best of Broadway's here tonight. I just want to ask you guys, because we were taking a little poll before, and there's people who have seen the show, there's people who have not seen the show, there's people who have seen the movie. People have seen the film and love it. What can they expect from the musical that's maybe the same or different? What are they going to expect at a night at Moulin Rouge?
I think that because we put so many contemporary songs into the show, but in a surprising way. So I think that's like a fun thing about the movie, but it's different than the movie. So I recognize that song by Outkast or by Lady Gaga or by Beyonce, but it's fun to hear it in the way that it's arranged into our show. So I think that's like a good expectation.
And your show is so much fun. And can I just ask you guys, is there a moment or is there something that you love most? Is there a moment that you love doing or love watching in your show nightly?
Honestly, the faces of the audience, as soon as we come out in the pre-show, because you walk into our theater and you're immediately immersed into the Moulin Rouge. The entire theater is decorated in dark red lights and fairy lights, and there's chandeliers from the ceiling, and you see people walk in and people are just in absolute awe. And then when they hear this song with our can-can outfits, everyone is just like so excited, and it gives us energy to see how much you guys are enjoying yourselves as well.
Yeah, and I want to ask you because, you know, being a part of any cast or any show, there's always something that you're learning, there's always something that's surprising you. Is there anything in this show or being a part of this cast that has surprised you or that you've learned about yourself?
Stamina.
Stamina? Yeah, that's a good answer, especially on Broadway.
Especially if you see our Act 2 opener of Bad Romance. It is non-stop. It is incredible. It's a showstopper for sure. And to be in it is hard work and it's amazing. It totally pays off.
Well, thank you all so much. A round of applause for Samantha Dotamaid, Donnie Hammond, Nick Martinez, and Heather Makalani. Thank you all so much for being here. I want to bring up also from Moulin Rouge musical, Christian Probst and Raven Bailey. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to ask you, because somebody actually came up to me before the show and was saying, I would love to do Broadway, I'd love to be a part of Broadway. Can I ask you guys, when was the first time you knew you wanted to be an actor? When did the Broadway dream start?
It was pretty young for me. I was 7 and I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, which has a ton of theaters, and my older brother and sister performed, my mom performed, so it was kind of in my DNA, but starting at 7, I just started singing and dancing in church or at school and kept doing it ever since.
I love that. What about you?
Yeah, I actually saw The Lion King on tour when I was about 9 years old, and I think after seeing that, my first professional theater experience, I was like, wait, you can do this? And ever since that day, it was just like, oh my gosh, I want to be on Broadway one day.
Yeah, and you don't think about this because, you know, we're here in New York, we're here in New Jersey, sometimes we take it for granted, but there's people all over the country that are seeing actors go through and tour. We've all done it. And, you know, so I always say, being that you're this close to New York and that you are in New York, take advantage, see these shows, go out there, and you know what? These young kids here might be inspired to be the next round of Broadway stars. I actually had a girl 1 year, she was in the audience, and then 2 years later, she was on stage performing with Chicago the Musical. So she was watching going, I really hope I'm up there one day, and then she was in the cast.
Could be you.
It could be you. But right now it's you. So let's talk about Elephant Love Medley. So everybody knows a version of this song that was in the movie, but it's a different version now. Where does this take place in the show? Can you set it up for us?
Yes, this takes place at the end of Act 1. Christian is just trying to, you know, get Satine to be his, and, you know, Satine is a part of a whole nother world in France, in the brothel lifestyle, so...
And he's trying to convince her that love is all you need. If you have love, everything else works. And so he's trying to work his way as a songwriter through many different songs to tell her that if we have love, we can do anything.
Exactly, that's a beautiful message. Well, right now, Elephant Love Medley.
All you need is love.
You're being ridiculous.
All you need is love!
I heard you the first time!
Open up your eyes, and you'll realize here I stand with my everlasting love. Need you by my side, girl, you'll be my bride. You'll never be denied everlasting love.
What's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion?
kept on singing love songs.
All of this music breaks my heart.
Yes, it breaks my heart.
Yes, it breaks my heart.
But I can't help falling in love with you.
I'm on faith. This is how I feel. I'm coming unashamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. Like one wink and I can see the perfect sky is
They will
just.
see us waving from such great heights. Calm down now, they'll say.
Everything looks perfect from far away. Calm down now, but we'll stay.
Because love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high.
Love makes us act like we are fools. Throw our lives away for one happy day.
Can't be heroes just for one day.
For nothing can keep us together.
We can steal time just for one day.
We can be heroes forever and ever. We can be lovers just for one day. We can be heroes forever and ever. We can be lovers just for one day.
You can tell everybody
This is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words. We can have heroes. We can have heroes. We can have heroes while you're in the world. I will always love you, and I will always love you, and I will always love you.
Fantastic! Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to keep her on stage
Yeah,
for
of
one
course,
more
thank
song,
you.
but thank you so much for being here, Christian. Raven, I want to introduce this next song because this is a song that everyone knows, everyone loves. It is Firework. Can you set it up for us in the show?
Yes, you all probably know and love the song Firework by
Of course
Katy
you do.
Perry. In the story, Satine is, she's going through some health things. I won't spoil it for you, but she's going through some health things and, she's trying to find this spark in her, remember that she has this power, this gift to, bring people together to keep the club upstanding. And sometimes when life feels like it's knocking you down, you just have to remember, and find that spark in you, that firework. So that's
Fantastic. Well, here it is. Here's Raven Bailey with Firework.
Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in? Do you ever feel already buried deep, 6 feet under screams and no one seems to hear a thing? Do you know that there's still a chance for you? 'Cause there's a spark in you. You just gotta ignite the light and let it shine just on the night.
Moulin Rouge. I want to thank Samantha Donamay, Donnie Hammond, Nick Martinez, Heather Makalani, Christian Probst, Raven Bailey. Thank you so much for being here. All right, another brilliant movie that has been turned into an even more brilliant movie musical is Death Becomes Her. Who has seen it? Oh no, we have some people who have seen it, and a lot of people who have not, so this is your chance. You gotta go out and get tickets, but you're gonna get a teaser tonight with some of their best and brightest in the cast. I wanna welcome to the stage Dee Rossioli and Kaylee Cronin. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for
I
having
want
us.
to jump in and ask you guys. I mean, a lot of people know about Death Becomes Her. It's frenemies, a magic potion, a quest for youth and beauty, all with the backdrop of a hilarious musical comedy. But you guys wear so many hats in the show, and both of you understudy both lead roles. You stand by for both lead roles. And can you just talk a little bit about what that means and what it is to prepare yourself and be ready at a moment's notice to jump on stage?
That's basically what's happening in our brains. It's all mush.
Let me switch
Yeah,
sides so we can
you do have to stay mentally sharp. There is a bit of a, freak out moment that happens every time you're on stage and you're going, which one am I
What
now?
harmony am I singing?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started off focusing on one specific character first, learning all those lines, drilling the harmonies, and then moving on to the second. And I find that way that I'm more able to compartmentalize the characters.
Yes,
Is the same for you,
agreed.
Dee?
I started off with Madeline, as you did, and then moved on to Helen. But I think that that's better, because I think Madeline has, I don't know, a few more lines. It feels like she's a little wordier,
Shinier.
than Helen is. So it was actually easier to learn Madeline first, then move on to Helen. But it's tricky.
What's the shortest amount of warning time that you were given to jump on stage in a respective role?
I've been on an intermission before.
Oh
I have
wow,
not had that.
intermission.
Yeah.
See? Pros,
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it
what happens.
things happen. It's live theater. People
Yeah.
get sick, people get injured. You have to be ready always at a moment's notice to jump in and do whatever role you're called upon to do.
And then tonight you're jumping on for a role in the show. You're doing Helen, you said this evening, right?
Madeline
Oh,
tonight.
Madeline this evening.
I know, it's
You just said it to me and I
confusing.
forgot
It's
from there to
okay.
here.
I'm confused too.
Because you do both. Now, I want to talk about the first song you guys are going to sing, Alive Forever. So, can you tell us where this takes place in the show and just sort of set it up a little bit so people know what you're about to jump into?
Sure.
Without giving away plot, of course. 'Cause
Sure,
otherwise,
well-
your producer will kill us.
Right. This is essentially the 11 o'clock number in the show. You hit the nail on the head when you were describing what the show is about. Two lifelong frenemies who have been one-upping each other for their entire existence. They take this magic potion, promising eternal youth and beauty, but they come to realize that it also
twist.
renders them unable to die, despite their hilarious attempts to kill each other, I guess. But in a funny way. It's a
The
comedy.
special effects in this show
Yeah,
are
it's
ridiculous.
worth coming alone just for the special effects. It's so cool.
Ridiculous.
But
There's a
anyway,
stair moment I don't want to talk about. I don't want to give it away, but you need to buy a ticket just to see that.
so this number essentially is them realizing, hey, if we're gonna live forever and be stuck together for all of eternity, we better learn to put our differences aside and maybe come
Be
out of this as friends.
All right, well, here is Dee and Kaylee with Alive Forever.
Hey Helen,
What?
I think I'm your person.
Oh no.
Admit it, Helen, you need me.
Oh god.
You like me.
I'd like you to stop.
You love me. Enough time has passed. Let's swallow our pride and try this again with time on our side. 'Cause there are the years of fighting, debating and switching, itching and biting. I've never stopped thinking of you. Isn't that what people who found each other's person do? So that was then, this is now. I can fix your peeling. Wow, that's bad. And I know that there are things we can't undo. But you've got me, and I've got glue. If we're doomed to walk the earth, maybe I can walk with you and help
did I do?
I can't believe you. You finally said it. I never thought you'd budge, I swore. Man, I forgive you. Can we forget it? 'Cause I don't have the core strength to hold on to grudges anymore. You'll make me crazy.
Thanks for the praise.
You're narcissistic.
Well, you're sadistic
but
hell.
it's a cold heart.
Hold, I've got something to say.
I know we're toxic.
Yes, very toxic.
But as the clocks tick, I realize
As time goes by,
I'd rather be miserable with you, and I won't go away. I'll paint your ass. I'll help you stay alive forever. Alive even after the world that we've known is gone. When you need your face redrawn, you don't have to fear. I'll be here now until forever. It would be healthier to leave you and no longer be friends, 'cause our hatred escalated into murder. But I don't have the heart to grieve you, so can we start again? Look at you, look at you, no, look at you.
Okay, let's look at me.
We can face eternity, 'cause you and me both have to be alive forever. Alive to the stars and the way the endless night. Live life and light the way. I'll follow your light. I'm your side, your side. We'll survive. Still alive, still
That was incredible. That is Broadway belting at its best. You guys are incredible. Dee, I know you need to run because you need to get ready for Madeline, so thank you so much for being here. Kaylee, I'm going to keep you on stage, and I'm also going to welcome to the stage Simone Rose, Torianne Everett, Johanna Moisey, Bud Weber, and Kyle Brown. Thank you guys all so much for being here. You know, come on over to this area. You guys are, I don't think people get an opportunity to see this many wonderful Broadway artists in one setting. So I want to take this opportunity to just ask, what was the moment that you knew you wanted to be actors? What inspired you? What is the thing that made you want to come to New York and pursue this?
The Cheetah Girls movie.
The Cheetah Girls movie. See?
I particularly loved Hocus Pocus, the movie. I saw it and I said, I want to do that.
See, and I think that's one of the reasons why also they take these movies sometimes and they adapt them into musicals, because people are so affected by the things they're watching in pop culture that there's always a space for it. And so it's so nice to see that that's moved into the Broadway space. Can I ask you guys, is there a piece of advice, or if you can go back and tell your younger Cheetah Girl self or your younger Hocus Pocus self, can you tell them a piece of advice that maybe you wish you knew now that you're seasoned performers here on the Broadway?
I always tell people that are aspiring to do this that comparison is the thief of joy. We all have our own paths, and you really can't compare your journey to someone else's.
Correct.
So trust that you are on the right path for you, and if you stick with it and stay determined, you'll make it to where you want to go.
And that your superpower is your individuality. If you try to be someone else, then who's going to be you?
I love that. Anything else you guys want to share? I love that. Well, those wonderful advice. And I want to talk about this song that you're about to sing, If You Want Perfection. So does anybody want to set this up for me and tell me where this is in the show and what this moment is?
Okay, so the show opens with Viola Van Horn, And this is her sort of setting up the idea of this potion that can give you eternal youth and beauty forever.
All right, well, here is If You Want Perfection.
I have a secret you would die for. I know a fix you won't believe. Here's your exclusive invitation, and once you're in, you'll never leave. Yes, I can sense you have immense potential. You just haven't found it yet. Don't be scared, don't abscond. Take my body as my bond. What you see is what you get.
If you want perfection, take a sip and drink it in. Kill your old complexion. Welcome to your mother's skin.
Don't shield your eyes from all this beauty. My clients love it when you stare. Come take a look at every perfect limb. You never know that flaws once festered there. We reject the laws that time is bound by. I select the ones who I set free. They come to Viola and Horn, where beauty is reborn.
Who wants perfection?
And who doesn't?
Take a sip and drink it in. Kill your old complexion. Welcome to your mother's skin.
Wouldn't you just die to look so alive? Perfection at your fingertips. The second that it hits your lips. A little touch of magic in a world obsessed with science. For those who pay the price, what would you sacrifice for? Fame, freedom, sex, money, repentance, retention, acceptance, ascension, more power, more potential, more attention, more revenge. If you want perfection, take a sip and drink it. Kill your own complexion. Welcome to your brand new skin. I have a secret you would die for.
That was absolutely incredible. You guys, your voices are out of control, and I know for a fact that they're all incredible dancers. So thank you all so much for being here. One final question I want to ask you. What is the takeaway that you hope people will take from this show? I know it's got its fun little moments, but do you think there's a moment that the audiences will walk away and be like, wow, that's what it was?
There is beauty in who you are already, and you don't need the extra.
See? There it is. Thank you all so much for being here. I want to thank Kaylee Cronin, Simone Rose, Torin Everett, Johanna Moisey, Bud Weber, Kyle Brown, and Dee Rossioli. Thank you all so much for being here. Go get tickets to Death Becomes Her now. All right, another smash hit musical on Broadway is And Juliet. Who has seen it? It is a hilarious hit musical that flips the script on the greatest love story ever told and asks, what would happen next if Juliet didn't end it all over Romeo? With every twist of the tale, And Juliet reimagines iconic pop songs you know and love in ways you'll never expect. I want to welcome to the stage from the cast of And Juliet, Liam Pierce and Gianna Harris. Thank you guys so much for being here. I wanted to ask you first, what has it been like for you singing such, I mean, we grew up with these songs, we all know these songs, we love these songs, but what has it been like doing this show and now translating that to a story and being actors telling it through these songs?
I think what's so fun about
doing the show with songs that literally everybody in the audience knows is that they all kind of come as a surprise, even though they're all like listed in your playbill. But like once a song starts, you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that they were able to put this song into this context. It's like every song is like a gag of itself, and it's fun watching the audience kind of lean into that, even like in really emotional moments of the show. It's like, how did they turn this Britney Spears song into this like awesome power ballad? Like,
See, now that's also the brilliance of actors. You guys are able to take it and actually tell it through a story and tell the through line. I love that. Did you want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, Max Martin is such a genius with his music already, so to be able to take his songs and put it into the context of Romeo and Juliet is so wonderful.
And now you guys play Romeo and Juliet respectively. So I would like to know a little bit about your audition process. What was it like? What was it like going through that process? What was it like getting the call that you booked the role?
It was awesome. I had been not working for like 6-ish months, and then I was doing a show out in Princeton, New Jersey, and I was actually traveling back and forth from like doing tech for that show to coming in and auditioning in the morning and then going back out there. I did like 3 of those like trips from Princeton to here. My final callback was at 9:30 in the morning when I was teching.
Of course. Why is it always 9:30 in the morning?
Well, because I had to be back in Princeton, New Jersey by noon. But yeah, and then getting the call was just so awesome. I mean, I love this show. I love singing these songs, and yeah, I've been doing it for like a little over a year now, and I'm still just having the best time.
Wow. What about you, Gianna?
The day that I found out that I got the role, I was actually in the car with my mom in New Jersey. We were driving to the train station so I could go to New York to do my show because I was in Hell's Kitchen at the time. And we're like 5 minutes from the train station. I get a call from my reps and they're like, hey, so you're Juliet now? And then I had to be like, oh my God, yay, bye mom. I have to get on the train, and I had to sit on the train for an hour with this news, just like,
oh my gosh.
panting in my seat, so excited to tell everyone.
That's so fantastic. I mean, honestly, it never gets old, and it's amazing that you're here, but I always just think about all of the work. People think that you just get here, and it doesn't happen that way. It takes a lot of hard work, sweat, tears, dedication, and so if you're thinking about doing it, or you go see a show and you're watching people up there, know that it took a lot of people out there. So unwrap that candy a little earlier so that it doesn't distract people on stage. I know it happened last night in my show, and I was like, please stop unwrapping that candy. But I want to keep Liam on stage. Gianna, we'll bring you back in a moment. But Liam, talk to me about this song by Bon Jovi. Everyone knows it. It's My Life. It's like, it's such a fantastic song, but where does it fall in this show?
So this song falls at the very end of Act 1, and kind of spoiler alert. So like Romeo he is dead in the beginning, but then Shakespeare and Anne are kind of rewriting the story as it goes. So Shakespeare finds a way to give Romeo a moment back on stage. And I won't tell you how the song starts because it's one of like the most epic things I've ever seen on stage. Like when I saw it 3 years ago, and now when I get to do it every night is so fun. But basically, Shakespeare like writes Romeo back into the story, and then he is with it for the rest of the show.
All right, well here's It's My Life.
This ain't a song for the broken-hearted. No silent prayer for the faith departed. And I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. And I'm just gonna do it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life. This is for the ones who stood their ground. For all the
never back down. Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake. Love ain't even luck, you gotta make your own break. It's my life, it's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. And I'm just gonna do it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life. Baby, stand tall when they're calling you out. Don't bend, don't pray, baby, don't back down. It's my life, it's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. And I'm just gonna do it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. 'Cause it's my life. Thank you.
That was fantastic.
Thanks, buddy.
Stay on stage. I want to bring you back up. Absolutely fantastic. It sounds like you're literally singing Bon Jovi on the radio, but also when you see it in the story, it really just drives the story forward. Which is like, it's amazing how they do it. I want to ask you guys. I was asking them earlier, but if there's somebody who would like to be in a position where you are, what's a piece of advice that you would give for anything? It transcends all industries and businesses. There a piece of advice to getting to such a large stage in such a, if you make it in New York, you've made it anywhere, right?
Yeah.
That's what Frank Sinatra said. What would it be?
I feel like being the most authentic version of yourself. I think every room that I have been in has been from who I am as a person, not even just talent, but like just being my own individual.
Yeah, I think really it's just like hard work and kindness. Like if you put the effort in and like really work on what you want to get better at, but also you're nice to everybody in the room. You don't expect anything from anybody, and you know that everything has to come from you, and what is meant for you will come to you, and what is not meant for you will pass you by. And just like reminding myself of that has been a saving grace, like just in my entire career.
Yeah. And again, that's so important because I think it transcends all careers. Anything you're doing, no one wants to work with someone they don't like. But I want to also ask you guys, you know, doing 8 shows a week is hard. And being in these kinds of roles is very hard. Do you have any pre-show rituals or things that you do to prepare yourself nightly?
Yes, I bother him because I'm in a dressing room by myself and I need community. And so I usually, once I'm ready, I run over to Liam and Nathan's room and just kind of bug them to kind of be with my people and feel ready for the show. We always say, what do we say? Have a show. Have a show,
Have a
just
show.
really dive into the piece and have a good show.
Dive into the text and tell the story, yeah. I think I love to see everybody in the building. Like, I hate seeing somebody for the first time on stage. Like, I think it's so weird. It makes it feel like too much of a job and not like I'm having fun with my friends doing the show. So I like to make sure I at least like make eye contact with everybody who's doing the show that night before I'm on stage. And I also have a minute before I enter. I don't enter until like the end of Act 1. So I really roam around a lot.
But that's what it's
He's
all
around.
It's
Yeah,
about
He's
the
roaming.
community.
I'm around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the community, and that makes me want to just follow up with one more thing. What's it been like for you guys being a part of the Broadway community? Because even larger than your show, you even see when other shows come, it really is a community, and there's the Broadway Bowling League, and there's all these things that happen that bring everyone together. What's that been like for you?
It's so special meeting people who are also in shows because, I mean, they understand. They're there for us, and you know, you like work with so many people, and your paths kind of cross. So it's nice to like be able to go to places like Broadway Bowling and see everyone together.
Yeah, everybody just like really has each other's backs, and I think it's such a, there's so many shows and there's so many people in all the shows, but at the end of it, it's a tiny community. Like, you know, everybody knows everybody, and it's really, it's cool. Like we're all, it's a very like we're all in this together mentality because we keep theater running in New York City. Yeah.
Well, Liam, thank you so much for being here. We're going to keep Gianna on stage for our next song. But Baby One More Time by the one and only Britney Spears is in this show, and you are singing it.
Yes.
Can you set it up for us? What is it in this show? Where does it take place? What's the moment?
This is the first time you see Juliet, and she is at the place where she finds Romeo dead, and throughout this song, she decides that she wants to live.
All right, well, here's Baby One More Time.
Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe is you. Boy, you got me blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, how was I supposed to know? Oh, pretty baby, I shouldn't have let you go. I must confess that my loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Absolutely incredible. I have never heard the song like that. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Thank you so much to Gianna Harris, Liam Pierce. Thank you guys so much for being here. I want to also thank the cast of And Juliet. I want to thank the cast of Death Becomes Her, and I want to thank the cast of Moulin Rouge. This was week 1. Now, don't forget that if you go down to the information booth, you guys can enter to win 2 free tickets to Moulin Rouge the musical. I also want to remind you that next week we are going to be having performances from Mamma Mia, The Outsiders, and maybe Happy Ending. Same time, same place, so come on out. Again, my name is George Somas. It's an honor to be your host. You can learn more about me on my Instagram at George_Somas, P-S-O-M-A-S, and learn more about the show I'm doing, FixingFrankieMusical.com. Come on out. Always good to support Off-Broadway. Tickets are only $25, actually. Thank you all so much for being here, and come join us next week.